Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I am going to go over Bitcoin, but I'm going to go over some the other markets too because they need to get out of their funk, like the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq just going sideways. Well, Nasdaq is grinding up. S&P 500 is going sideways, as you guys probably know. Very, very boring time. Very good time for traders if they like to day trade. This is like perfect little deal for them to do this right now, especially on the Nasdaq futures, or not Nasdaq futures, the S&P 500 futures. The yes. So here is the deal. I think it's in a triangle, guys. So I'm going to let you know. I'm going to break this down with the S&P 500, how I'm looking at this, and obviously it's not really bullish or bearish right now, but I'm expecting it to do a correction. Okay, and I think that's vitally important for Bitcoin. Okay, for these Nasdaq and also the Nasdaq to do a correction and the S&P 500 to do a correction because they need to reset a cycle or a wave cycle to get it back down to go back up again. Okay, so in this area, I think it's a triangle shape that it's making. Okay, I could be wrong, or maybe it's something a little bit different, but you can see a little bit this area right there. Okay, and I'm going to be checking out that it's going to do A, B, C back up like that. Okay, so it's going to push up a little bit more and maybe even break. What is that area? 4177 might go up and test 4200 again. Okay, so think about this. This could be really good. So it's going to go back up there and test 4200 again. That's been like the ultimate level for it to break. Now, could it break? It could, but I'm just speculating a little bit. This is what I would like to see, I guess you could say, because it needs to correct this leg. You have a five wave. So right. Anytime, think about this, guys. Anytime you have a five wave move up, right? It just rarely is it can extend and keep on going, but rarely does it do that. Usually you need to have a correction, right? For it to continue to go back up. Okay. That's just basics how the waves work. So here's the deal with the S&P 500. If you see right here, excuse me, you have a little bit of a clue. It's this wave right here. You see that three wave move? Boom. So I'm expecting one about that size, go back up 4,200. People be like, oh, yeah, look, it's testing it again. It's testing it again. And you know what you got? You got 3, 3, what? And then you got this 5. Boom, 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 like that. I want to see that, guys, just like so. Okay. It'll come back up, test that 4,200. Let's say there's your 3. Go back up to, let's say, where's 4,200? 4,200, do an expanded flat type move back down to, that's a little bit too deep. Well, it could do that for the NASDAQ or the S&P 500. But anyhow, generally in this area, you get my point. A, B, C to correct this leg over here, guys. Okay? That's what I think that could be going on. Or at least that's what I want to see. And I think that would be really, really good for the markets and for Bitcoin. Okay? Especially that flat move. Get everybody bearish. Bears would be like, look at this. This not only is going to get people bullish, it's testing 4,200. Oh, look at it. People get excited, and then the bears come in, push it down. It does this flat move, and flat moves, as you can see, flat moves are great, guys. They're great for corrections. Okay, 3, 3, and then boom, 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 boom. What it will do in the RSI down here is it'll bring it way down, just like it did here. I'll go to a daily chart. I'll show you an example of that. What flat moves do? They're great for corrections. Great for corrections, guys. Like right here. This whole thing's a big flat, but you see what it did? Boom, it brought it all the way down there, all the way, create that hidden bullish divergence, right? To pop back up. That's what that was. Boom, hidden bull to do what? Boom, okay? So you want to see that over here again. Now, it might not do a flat. It might do a three-wave move too. 3, 3, and then a 3, okay? So that's what I'm going to be checking out with the S&P 500. So probably another week or two to wait for something like that. The NASDAQ, I know I keep telling you it's going to drop. It's probably going to drop at some point, guys. If it breaks that 12,404, then something else is going on, and I have to reevaluate what's going on. But if you look at the oscillators, like the stochastics, they're overheated. 1 week, 2 week, 5 day, 4 day, all the days, even the daily, they're all overheated. So this needs to do the same thing. So when the S&P does its drop, this could do its drop too. Okay. And I think that's a leg that it's going to correct. And here's a leg. And then the NASDAQ had made the same flat, guys. Flat pattern in the middle right here. I'll show you this flat pattern. 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that's the perfect flat pattern that it made. It's a 1-to-1. And then this is the move. And then it's over here. And I think that the NASDAQ is in probably an A, B, and it's going to be going up for a C. And this wave over here, in my opinion, till proves to me otherwise, is going to be wave one of, this will be wave 1, 2 of the C wave. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the C over here is what I'm expecting with this wave. Now, the other clue is over here. What was the wave I was looking at? So you see this diagonal move, this wedge type move that it made with wave 1, 2, and then 4, and then up for the 5. And the 4 is right on top of the wave 2, came down into it a little bit. Okay. The reason I'm very confident that this is going to continue up is because you can't have like, you see this wedge over here. Here's another wedge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it came back down and did this correction, and then you got another wedge. Normally, you can't have a wedge and a wedge, okay? Your ABCs, it's one of the rules of Elliott waves, but things can be broken. But here's your A, B, C. You can't have wedge, wedge. Only one can be a wedge. So that's telling me this area is a high probability, in my opinion, once the correction is over with, is that you have two more waves over there, okay? And in my opinion, that's going to be the corrective move up for the NASDAQ, okay? A, B, and then a C up into these areas, guys. So that's good for Bitcoin, where Bitcoin can make moves more to the upside once it's done with this correction in this section, okay, guys? I have it on that parallel channel, and look what it did, middle of the channel. That's usually not a bullish sign, that is bearish right there. Just to let you guys know, if it breaks above that channel, I'll probably go to the top of the channel and then maybe come back down or something like that, guys. So Bitcoin has some proving to do. It has some proving to do, but it could bust up and break, get up there, and then swing back down in those areas, guys, and maybe do more of a complex correction, possibly. Let's see, you got a 3-wave move here, and then if it's going to do one here, then it's going to probably need to do another one over there, guys. So remains to be seen what Bitcoin is going to do. It's going to depend on this and this, okay? This, the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. GBTC is the same thing, 3-wave move off the top, cleared the, filled that gap, and now it's over here. You know, could it be done? It could be. It went deep enough in the RSI. So remains to be seen what it may do. If not, then it's just going to go up in a 3-wave. It's going to double correct. That's what it will do. So MicroStrategy, same thing. I was looking at MicroStrategy, guys, and the deal is with this is that the NASDAQ is going to eventually do a correction. Then I think it can do a pop and then probably get its way back down here, guys. As long as it maintains that low, then you have a nice move right there for the MicroStrategy, which I'd be checking out, guys. So far, so good for MicroStrategy is what I see. Going over the ETH BTC chart, okay? Because everybody's wanting this altcoin season to come around. So, right? Be careful which alts you're in. Make sure you're in strong alts that had, what I mean by strong alts, altcoins that have done like a, let me go to this chart. Go to altcoins that have previously done an impulsive move since June of 2022, okay? So, as an example, over here, Ethereum made an impulsive move since June 22, has multiple impulsive moves. So, obviously, that one would be okay. Phantom has an impulsive move over here, okay? So, it's over here in a correction. So, that one would be okay. As an example, you want to be in those types of coins, guys, not in coins that have not proven themselves and they look like they're at the bottom and they might take off or something like that. I think that that's too high risk, not financial advice. I think that's too high risk. Nakamoto Games would be another one. Impulse off the bottom, it's over here in a correction. So the odds are there's a really high probability with this wave, they'll correct. There will be another wave over here, okay, at some point. So going back to the ETH BTC chart, I've been checking this out with this structure that it's making, and I'm thinking that it's going to take its time back up to the trend, and it's going to come back down and finally finish that off like that, guys. So there could be a little bit more of a wait for ETH to be making this move over here, guys, okay? It seems like maybe even, you know, like this is 13th of March, and now we're in May. So you can see from that point to that point was 2 months. You know, it could be another 2 weeks and then another 30 days just to get like that, guys, into this deal right here, impulsive move right here, impulsive type move, this move right here, and then get over there, boom, to do that, and then ETH will be outperforming Bitcoin at that time if that pattern is going to work out. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.